Hi everyone, thanks for joining me on My Life on a Hill. My name is Tracy. Please don't forget to subscribe. So today I will be doing these press-on nails for the design will be frozen. So I don't have any girls, so I normally have to live like life through other means in order to get my little like, oh, I wish I had a daughter gratification. So I'm only prepping these nails with a base coat from Young Nails, but I'll be using Orly, a beautiful like blue color for the decals. So I made my own decals up there on the left, and the trick to decal is that it's best that it is put on a white background. But because I wanted a blue background, how was that supposed to work? Well, the trick to it is that I will be taking, after I'm done doing the painting of whatever color I want, so I maybe might put no more than 2 to 3 coats on, and then whatever color you have, you don't have to wipe it off, you don't have to, just cure it because it's all gel. Make sure you cure it, leave the sticky layer, that's fine. And then I will be just taking the sponge with the white, and I will be dabbing it almost like a ombre type effect, but just in the part, okay, just in the part where I want to put the decal. So that's the trick to it, where you could still keep the color of the of whatever you want on the nail bed, but you want to still put a decal on, but you need white. That's the trick. But these were stilettos, full cover tips that I have, and I just try to do different style. Some people like square, some people like coffin stilettos. It's up to you. So I'll be using a complete different brand and my little sponge right there, like I said, in order to sponge the little section of where I want. And I kind of didn't do like a full white polish because I wanted to do a fade, because I know that the decal will still, like the white will still bleed from the decal. So it's kind of like a snow blue flake effect that I'm going for. But in most cases, if you have a complete rectangle or complete circle or a complete shape, you could just put the white on there, and it doesn't have to be too bright. Look how I put the little white that I did, and you will see how the decal. So the way I make my decal is a special decal paper. I print the image, I let the ink dry for about 5 minutes, then I spray it with an adhesive outdoors, of course, let it sit overnight for 24 hours, and then that seals the ink from that bleeding when it's in the water, like it is right there. And I just went ahead and peeled it off and put it to where I want to on the nails. So again, it was kind of like, I totally forgot that Olaf was like white, so blah, on white background. So just remember things like that. But when I saw it, I kind of like, oh, kind of cute, like it's not really standing out, but it's there. So I kind of liked how it went, because so again, if you see how I did the white, the Elsa right there, and the white background allowed it to stand out, but then the white background disappeared. So that's the trick too, if you want to hide the white. Okay, I'm just dabbing it to kind of get all the excess water from out of it. You could do that on the napkin, put the decal after you peel it off. Well, before you peel it off, put the decal on a napkin and kind of like ooze out the water and before. But I don't like touching it too much while I have it, so I kind of do everything once on the nail. And I'm only using that little basic glitter. It's not gel polish or anything, but it dries pretty fast because it is glitter. And I put that around. This was for Christmas. I did the nails for Christmas, and I have it on my Patreon site, but on that site I have a different topic about Christmas and going to family member's house, and how do you share your time and things like that. So you can go to my Patreon account, which is patreon.com/nailroomtalk there, if you want to support over there. But anyways, I am just finalizing it with stamping. I also love working with stamping, but it is temperamental, like most people would experience. But the trick to stamping is, one, you have to have the right stamping polish. So even though I have the stamping polish right there, some of them are still temperamental, but again, it's because if your room is too warm or your hands are too warm, if you're playing with the polish for too long, like if you hold the bottle, you set it down, your room is hot, the polish get a chance to like not be like lumpy, but a little bit watery, soft kind of. That's when it becomes hard. So the trick is, make sure the room is colder, and also, if you have to use it on all 10 fingers, work really fast And so I am just trying to pick the best because, you know, for me, black Stampin' polish I prefer working with than all the other colors, because, you know, the rest is kind of like really faint. But just play around with it and know that whenever using Stampin', that, you know, like one day I was doing my friend's nails, and the first set came out really good, and one time to go to the left hand, nothing would be picked up. I couldn't pick up anything to save my life, and I was like, what happened? And then just from constantly practicing with it, I've got to learn that throughout working on the right hand and not figure out if she wanted that design, or maybe wipe it off, put on this design, take off this design. The room was kind of like becoming like middle of the day. The room got a little bit warmer and so forth. That was the problem. So I tested it by doing it the same thing in the morning time where it was colder, and that's when I learned that trick. So I only ended up decorating 3 of the nails, the ring finger in the middle and the pointy finger with the decal, and then the thumb and the pinky are always the one that we get to ignore a lot. So I decided to dress those up with the stamping that I have. So all my stamping tools, I get them from AliExpress, and I haven't had any issues with any of them so far, but I haven't used all of them as well. I've done Easter stamping, I've done, you know, the Christmas stamping. So yeah, so I've done a numerous different Halloween, different stamping themes, and so far I have not had any issues with the carving of the stamps. You know, they were good. Like I see people say that Wish stamping is not that great, but I have not had any issues with the AliExpress stamping plate. And my little rubber tool right there that I pick up my stamp is like first time I decided to do stamping. Okay, I end up cleaning the little rubber top with acetone, and eventually end up damaging the rubber. So I learned that trick is make sure you have, people use like the length rolling pin, but I use tape because I don't have a rolling pin. I use just little tape. I keep it hung up somewhere so I could easily grab it and put it back on, take it off, and so forth. So I also will be decorating these nails with rhinestones. So it'll be decal, stamping, rhinestone, and glitter. So I have like 4 designs in one set of nails, you guys. I mean, hey, but these came out really cute. I love them. I didn't want to take them off. And with the press-on nails, I'm going to show one day how I do my press-on nails from beginning to end, and so that you can see that you know, how to keep them adhere to your nails for at least up to a week. So I'm only going to do a top coat in order to seal everything, and go with my Zuli nail adhesive in order to put on my rhinestone. So a trick to putting on rhinestone as well is that make sure wherever you want the rhinestone to rough up the edges, to rough up that section, wipe it off with alcohol, and then go ahead and put the Zuli on. But because these were press on, I know I wouldn't have them on for like weeks and weeks and weeks. I just did them like that, and I didn't buff it or file it or anything to rough up the area. So I found that no matter, well, I shouldn't say no matter, but I've used builder gel and the resin right there in order to adhere my stones. And once I do it the right way, where I tell you I rough up the area where I'm putting the rhinestone, that they still stay on. And then when I'm done, I still seal like around it with like a whatever you're sealing your nail with, if it's just top coat or builder. But with the nail decal, it's best to encapsulate these. Now for guys, with decals, make sure that from corner to corner, top to bottom, that it's sealed completely. Even if you like how these are press on, and normally when I pop them off, like the edge, around the edge would still have like a little polish hanging off, and you file it off, make sure you seal it again, and that will prevent water to go in and damage lift the top layer, and the decal will get damaged. So this is what it looks like. I really like it because I'm a person that can't draw freehand, that I have to rely on decal, and so you still have a chance to decorate beautiful nails without being talented like some of these talented nail artists are, where they can actually draw on top of their nails. So, but anyways, I hope you enjoy these nails. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button, which will allow you to get all my up-to-date videos. And if you have any idea of videos that you would like, just put it in the bottom. Also, tell me which one of the nail design you prefer, the ring finger, middle finger, pointy finger. Tell me which one you prefer. And even though the Olaf is white on white background, I really like how it came out. It's, you know, so I don't know which one I like because they're all so pretty. Ugh. I'm still deciding, guys. I don't know. Even the thumbs and the pinky finger were kind of cute too. So, oh, I did the pinky finger a coffin shape, and I did the rest stilettos. So I just wanted to change it up a little bit and be a little bit different. So anyways, please don't forget to subscribe. Be safe. Look out for one another and take care. Bye-bye.